29-year-old right-hander Scott Erickson.
I think that's a very important point, Joe.
So available in Spanish by utilizing the SAP button on your television. An early chance for Ripken, one away.
Scott Erickson getting ahead with the fastball, and then that wicked slider.
Prefer the ball be put in play early in the count, but if he has to go deep in the count, he can.
2 gone as Vizquel strikes out. Crowd here in Baltimore wants a 1-2-3 first inning. That's into right center field for Brady Anderson. Track, wall, leaps, got it. Defense and pitching, that'll win you championships. We mentioned no errors. Brady flashing leather early.
One appearance, you may remember the first batter he faced, Paul O'Neill, hit a grand slam. After that, he settled in, gave up only one other base hit in that appearance. Was very strong.
Brady Anderson gets the chance to lead off, goes deep to right. It's been a good 5 minutes for Brady Anderson. 1-0 Baltimore. During the regular season in 1997. To the left side for Vizquel. The long throw, and Alomar is gone for the first out here in the first.
Had to be a good sign for the Baltimore Orioles, though, the way Robbie Alomar got down the first baseline. He made that a very close play on a routine ground ball to short.
1-5 Roberts after the home run. Back-to-back groundouts by Alomar and Burrow at 2 gone. Ogea behind on the count, 2 balls and a strike. Told me the easy play to his right, inning over. What a first inning for Brady Anderson. First he took one away, and then he gave one to the Orioles and their fans here at Camden Yards. Only 3 hits in that division series with the Yankees. Boarding to his left. Tony is gone. Boog Powell, the top designated hitter this season in the American League. Ahead of Edgar Martinez. And there he is on base with 1 out here in the second.
That's the thing, the
steal bases in this game against Erickson, but getting runners started and getting things moving on the bases. To the right side, foul territory off the bat of Williams and caught by Palmeiro. 2 out.
And now Williams.
Alomar got under it to left field for Surhoff. 1-out hit by Justice. The Indians lead their first. After an inning and a half here in Baltimore, with Mr. Baltimore coming up.
Field and has worked very hard on his defense to become a better than average fielder at all those positions.
On the infield for Omar Vizquel. Answer off is the first down. It'll bring in Cal Ripken Jr. We asked Cal about the feelings I could carry you still.
You know, 16 or 17 years ago, the streak had a whole other connotation.
Little flare into right field. Roberts out to take one away from Ripken. Care to elaborate? Or you just want to leave it at that?
You know.
Year after year. 300 hitter during the regular season, splitting the season between the White Sox and the Orioles. Up the middle, Roberts to his right. The dive, the throw, wild and safe as Bain. Backing up is Alomar, and Harold is on at first with 2 out here in the second.
Rather than from the set position.
To the left side for Williams. The easy way to second. Inning over, and now The Orioles have left a man. We've played 2 here in Baltimore. Game 1 of the ALCS. A home run by Anderson. 1-0 Orioles.
Illustrate it for you.
If he's still pitching at 11 o'clock, then it's a good sign.
That's right. Real good sign.
Up the middle for Portick to his left. Off the bat of Giles. And the leadoff man is gone here in the 3rd inning for Cleveland. Bats here with 1 out, nobody on in the 3rd. He will spread it around. Play him straight away in the 1-2. Rifkin to his left.
Base, the ball is on top of you much more quickly. You have a chance to adjust at shortstop.
That is past Rifkin and past Portick for a 2-out hit for Bitt Roberts. Now 7 out of 21 this postseason. Roberts going again. The pitch a ball that's thrown nowhere close, and Roberts will head to 3rd. Stolen base, E2. And it's Roberts at 3rd with 2 out here in the 3rd.
The sinker down and away. That's the toughest pitch for a catcher to throw.
Runner at 3rd, Vizquel squirts one back to Erickson. And the Indians lead their 2nd of the night. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Orioles bat leading by 1. Portick leading off with a full count. Roberts to his left. And Portick starts this ALCS 0 for 1. Ogea brings it on 2-2. That's the opposite way down the line. Anderson digging for 2. He's homered. He's doubled. 2 for 2. Baltimore. Now Baroa off the end of the bat into center field for Grissom. And that's the 2nd out of the inning here in the 3rd after the home run by Alomar.
For the way.
To the right side, but right at Tomey. And the inning is over, but not before more damage by the Orioles. Another one to right, this time off the bat of Alomar. Erickson working with Lenny Webster as catcher. Down and into the ground ball to Rifkin. 1 out.
You can see the pattern that Erickson wants to all 17 inches of the plate.
Erickson is dialed in here early, hitting.
Can hop.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Justice. Now he has to run. Alomar takes care of it. And the Indians go 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. Erickson rolling. Orioles come to bat up by 3. Rifkin next. Rifkin now. After a leadoff walk, the first walk issued by Ogea. Well, we talked about the double hit by Anderson. Into left center field. Back is Grissom. At the wall. Can't make the catch. Surhoff digs for 3rd. They will hold him there on a double by Rifkin. Oh, 2 to Bain. And a pop-up behind second base. That won't do anything. Vizquel gives way to Grissom. who makes the play, 1 out, and a big out for the Indians.
I have never seen that ball go through.
2-2 from Ogea. To the third baseman, Williams. The play at the plate. They got him for the second out of the inning. Surhoff is gone, and it's first and third, 2 out. And Chad Ogea is pitching his way right out of trouble here. Terrific job by Chad Ogea. Second and third, nobody out. And the 26-year-old keeps his team in the game.
No right-hander's going to hit those last 2 sliders.
The 1-2 to Williams. Third baseman Rifkin. On a couple of hops, makes the play, and the leadoff man is gone. Don't forget, tomorrow it's bases empty, 1 away. Alomar is jammed on a pitch inside. Rifkin takes care of another. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 Cy Youngs. Ray Miller has had a chance to work with here in Baltimore. The 1-2 to Giles, inning over. Erickson continues to mow right through Cleveland.
That is a big Ron's glove.
I think that was Tony Lazzari's glove.
0-2 pitch. Anderson strikes out over the inside corner. And for the first time tonight, Ogea takes care of Brady Anderson.
Field power, vulnerable to that inside fastball, and the straighter off-speed pitches.
Draws a 1-out walk here in the 5th inning. Second walk handed out by Ogea here tonight. Record broken this season by the Seattle Mariners. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thoreau is gone. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 on the night for Ogea.
That looked like a straight change on the outside corner. You could see the fingers coming up.
With Brady Anderson at the plate.
1 on, 2 out, a ball and 2 strikes. The third baseman, Williams. Roberts late in covering second, so Williams goes across the diamond. Ogea gets around a 1-out walk, and after 5, 3-0 Orioles. 3 games the Indians won in that series with New York. 0-2 on Grissom, and a ground ball through the hole into left field. A leadoff hit for the Indians in the 6th. And for the first time tonight, Cleveland has their leadoff man on base.
They've had their leadoff runner on base.
Caught by Rifkin, and a double play. Nobody on now as Vizquel pops one into left field for B.J. Surhoff. Looked like it might be a promising inning for the Indians. A leadoff hit by Grissom, but the line drive double play ball off the bat of Roberts.
B.J. Surhoff in a hole, 0-2.
Off the end of the bat, shallow center. Grissom coming on, can't get there. It's a leadoff hit for B.J. Surhoff. Ogea working Rifkin inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Surhoff on the move, up and in. Ball 4, 2 on, nobody out. Third walk handed out by Chad Ogea. Cleveland bullpen, 2 on, nobody out. And it's Baines at the plate. Double play ball to second. Roberts flips on to first for 6-3. Beautifully turned by Vizquel, the shortstop. Works to Lenny Webster on 1-1. Into left field, crushed at the track, at the wall, and caught by Brian Giles. Anderson took one away in the first. Giles takes one away in the 6th.
Get into chase.
2-2. Waited on it, ripped it right at Surhoff. 1 away.
Now Brian Anderson just warming up in the event that anything gets going.
3 balls and a strike. Tomey into shallow left. Surhoff is taking care of the first 2 in the 7th. We gave you our Aflac trivia question. 2 out, nobody on for the Indians in the 7th. To the left side for Bordick. How about Scott Erickson? No runs, only 3 hits for the Indians tonight. Time to stretch. 3-0 Baltimore. I believe a guy named McCarver hit a 10th inning 3-run game-winning home run in Game 5. To the third baseman, Williams. Dropped it, picked it up, throws wild, and Bordick is on to start the 7th. Into left field, well hit, but Giles is there. 1 on, 1 out.
Alomar doesn't appear to be very comfortable in there against Mr. Anderson.
Anderson off the mound, a flip to first for the 2nd out. And Alomar is retired for out number 2 here in the 7th, and Eric Davis will walk in.
Mike Hargrove before the game telling us that Brian Anderson was not particularly effective against left-handed hitters. I am really surprised at that move by Mike Hargrove. I thought he pitched to Davis all the way.
Game down by 3. The Orioles 2 on, 2 out, 1-2 on Palmeiro. Anderson got him with a changeup. First strikeout for Brian Anderson, and after 7 here in Baltimore, 3-0 Orioles. Leads it off with Alomar and Giles to follow 8th inning. 3-0 for the Orioles, cruising behind Scott Erickson. Leadoff base hit. For the 2nd time tonight, the Indians have their leadoff man on. It's Matt Williams. Their bullpen, one of the best in baseball this season. Alomar back to Erickson. 1-6-3.
Just took over. I think he took charge. Whether there was miscommunication or not, you don't know. But I think Bordick had the best angle. He took charge and made the play.
Now Giles a pop-up, shallow center. Bordick takes charge again. And Erickson gets through 8. Another leadoff hit, another double play followed. Still 3-0 Orioles. Surhoff 1 for 2 as he grounds to first. Another diving stop by Tomey for the out. He made a heck of a play in the division series Game 5. And he takes care of Surhoff to start the 8th inning.
Towards first base, he made the throw to second base.
Here's Ripken. For the shortstop, Vizquel has time. Uses all of it. 2 out. Been showing you highlights throughout this game.
Have you that the Indians were flat tonight? The emotion of the other series against the Yankees made them flat. Scott Erickson made them flat tonight.
Tomey takes care of Harold Baines, and the Orioles go in order. We move to the 9th inning. Last chance for Cleveland. Down by 3.
Randy Myers with 45 saves on the year. 1 blown save. That was back on May 3rd. What alarmed Randy.
To Grissom. Into shallow center for Brady Anderson. 1 out. From that catch by a center fielder, Brady Anderson. Two out.